I'm so tired of being alone. I'm so tired of trying to find love from him. I mean, I may not be pretty to somebody, but goddamn, I'm pretty to me. I'm so tired of being alone. I'm tired of this.
Mm.
I don't understand why the fuck am I still living.
Mm.
I just want to be somebody girlfriend, somebody wife, somebody something. I
Mm.
deserve to be happy too. Why can't I be happy? I'm tired.
As a self-love specialist, this right here is heartbreaking because other people don't make us happy. Relationships don't make us happy. We come into the relationships with who it is that we are, and what we brought in the relationship still exists. And coming into a relationship from a place of desperation, she didn't say that she was looking for a particular type of man or woman or whomever. She's saying that she just wants to be somebody's wife, somebody's girlfriend, right? As if that's going to make her happy, saying that she's tired. Why can't she be happy? And she's like, she's pretty to herself. She may not be pretty to some people, but she's pretty to herself, right? It seems like she has some health issues that are going on with her. This is what it looks like to me. It seems like there's some things that are going on that are unaddressed. And I have a feeling that concentrating on what we don't have is another way of self neglect. That I don't, and you know what, listen, we all deserve to be happy. Happiness comes from within. It doesn't come from without. It doesn't come from what somebody else is doing for us, the validation that we're getting from somebody else. There's a feeling that she wants, that she feels that she's going to get in this relationship. But wherever you go, there you are. I don't even know if she's at a space in her life where she can work on her self love. Because, as a self love specialist, I help women relearn how to love themselves after relationship trauma. And so I don't know what it is that she's been through, but I can imagine the fact that she's single, especially in a day and time like today, lets me know that there's some other things going on behind the scenes. Because if you ever seen my 600-pound life or half a ton sisters and all of this, one of the things that you'll notice is that they keep a man by them. They keep a man. Some of the most immobile people. And so there's something else going on here, because if she has a certain standard, because it's easy to have just anybody be by your side. What is the caliber of that person? Is this person abusive? Is this person attentive? Is this the type of person that you want? So if you have some sort of standard, right, then you have to realize that you have that standard for a reason. And also, I want to add, what is our standard for ourselves? Like, so she's on the internet crying with her hair undone, and it doesn't look like her teeth are in either. And it's like, I understand she's at wit's end. However, before we get that far down the road, take the time out to seek out mental health help. If you're having a hard time and you're having difficulty coping, and you find that you are at your last straw, at one point she says she doesn't even know why she's still alive. Like, a relationship can't validate you to the point that it is your reason for living, because sooner or later you're going to smother that out of your partner. It's like you have to find reasons to live within yourself. And so I'm hoping that this message can get out to somebody, that before you get down to this point, that you seek out assistance. If you contact the S word prevention hotline, they can direct you into different places where you can find group therapy, individual therapy, and many of these services they're sending you to are state funded, so they're free for you. So if you find that you're teetering on the inside and your self love is faltering and you're running out of reasons that you can think of for why you're still here, you've got to take the little bit that you have that's holding yourself together and get help before you get to this point. Because once you get down into that point, and you know what, listen, things will be better in the morning. Take a nice shower or bath or do something that you enjoy doing. Put on a comedy and lift your spirits because you don't want to stay in this realm of manifesting more of that. Put on something funny that you love doing, turn on some music, dance, get your energy up. This is why we take our dance breaks on this show, get our energy pumped back up, especially after heavy topics. So, listen, peace comes in the morning. The sun shines. Dance tonight, put on some music, put on a funny show. They say that even when you put your face in the face of a smile, that your spirits are lifted. Stand in the Superman pose. They say that this makes you feel more confident. And when the morning comes, start making some phone calls to your healthcare provider, even if you have state-funded healthcare. Contact them about mental health help. It's free if you have state-funded medical insurance. So that's my full take on that. I'd love to hear your thoughts below. Yeah, because this is not it. She's not going to attract a person who is willing to love her more than she's willing to love herself. She's going to attract a person who is going to give her the high for a moment, but then like energy attracts complementary energy. And before you know it, the same way in which she devalues herself, her partner is going to begin devaluing her as well. And so this is why we have to fortify ourselves before we enter into a relationship. Because remember, it's relationship. They are relating. It is a ship in which you are relating. And so, how does a person relate to a person who doesn't love themselves? I mean, you cannot force another person to love themselves. Your presence cannot make a person love themselves. And the same person that they were, this is why when we start listening to Steve Harvey and all these other people talking about how a man is going to change for the right woman, no, he's still that same person. He has to change for himself. Because if you are the reason that he changes, if you are the reason that he's quote unquote happy, before long, once he gets used to you, because he is used to himself, once he gets used to you, he's going to revert back to old habits and old patterns. She's going to revert back to this because there may be some mental health things that are going on that need to be addressed. There may be some chemical imbalances. And we as Black people don't like to take our medication if we know that we're going to be taking them for the long haul. But if your body does not produce a certain chemical and you need that chemical to be all right, do what you got to do to take care of yourself. This is one of the archetypes of people who are not loving themselves. Because when you have the ability to take care of yourself, you have to take advantage of that ability and do what you need to do so that you are all right. Listen to what it is that I'm saying. So you are all right.
Be a part of the live show with thousands of other viewers. Go to TonyaTKO.com/text and join the text notification squad and get a text whenever I go live. Support the show and yourself, and I'll see you on the next live broadcast.